Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a great and wonderful day, and I have a lot of news today. Specifically, the very first one is going to be a lot. Now, I am a bit late because, one, I did wake up a little bit later than I wanted to. I've been trying to get sleep, and it has not been working, so I'm going to try some other alternatives to try to get sleep the best way that I can. In other news, so another reason why there is a lot of news today is because there is particularly with the Nashville shooter. Now we have media covering stuff up. It's not great. It's not good, and I'm going to go over that with you today. A lot of people are talking about this, and I'm not going to go over the actual drama between Steven Crowder and some other Daily Wire person because I don't really care too much about drama. I just want to report news. So if you guys want to go do that, you go check out on the Quarterings YouTube channel about that type of stupid BS. So what we have here is that breaking, YouTube removes Steven Crowder's reporting on trans Nashville school shooter manifesto, claiming violation of violent criminal organizations policy. So, yeah, that's what we're having here. This is what's going on. It says that Steven Crowder dropped a bombshell on Loud with Crowder on Monday morning, making public pages from what's become known as the Nashville school shooters manifesto. He showed pages from the alleged manifesto that he received, blah, 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 and of course, YouTube took it down. We're going to go over a few of these things as well. I probably have this repeated. So, this is all what's been going on here as we see. So, I'm now going to go and read all of this because I just want you guys to let you know on what's been going on because I have this all stamped anyways. So we're going to go through here. We have this Nashville mayor's office investigating after images leaked claiming to be part of Covenant school shootings. I don't know why our media is trying to censor all this. I mean, we gotta get a good idea, right? The media is very far left. The media is evil. The media does not like us at all. So they are going to try their very best interest and to try to censor something that the American people should have known. Because it's almost like they just didn't want to know that the far left, the Democrats, are the reason why they propped up this racist, white racist piece of garbage that should have never been out released into the world. But unfortunately, a lot of the media, a lot of the far left, are the one that created this bloody monster. Because we keep on telling people white privilege this, white privilege that, and I'm pretty sure I remember, what was it? Not too long ago where I made a video where there was a black man that was yelling white privilege killing a man. A father of three, I may believe. Either it was a father of three or a father of five. Quite a few months ago. I think it was even last year. And I did a report on that. And he was yelling white privilege. If you don't believe me, take a look at this right here. Because you can see right on my video that this is what's true. So, we have this. The Nashville's mayor office is investigating after a conservative commentator leaked a small selection of unverified documents that they claim were written by the Covenant school shooter. The leak concerns 3 pages from a notebook posted to social media by conservative talk show host Steven Crowder, and hats off to him. The Metro Police Department has not publicly released the school shooter's writings, and legal battles are still underway arguing for the documents to be publicly released. And this is my part of the reason why they haven't released it, and I'm not defending the police here at all, by any stretch of the imagination, alright? I am not defending the police here. But this is part of the reason why they haven't released it, is because if there's still ongoing litigation or battles or stuff like that has been going on, then they can't necessarily release that info in the court, because it could be a violation of issues and stuff like that. So I can understand why they haven't released it because of that specific reason, but the public should have known. And this could also jeopardize the case now. But it doesn't matter. You should have released it. As long as you released it, you wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. So now you guys are scared. You're worried now because you have to face accountability, and this hurts your case against those people because what is the real reason why you're trying to hide this? The shooter left behind at least 20 journals, a suicide note, and a memoir. A coalition made up of 2 news organizations, a state senator, and a gun rights group sued for the records after the Metro Nashville Police Department declined the request to the Tennessee Public Records Act earlier this year, and as they should have, because this is completely stupid. The fact of the matter is that you have these people going out and not wanting to caution people or tell us what their motive was. And now we know why their motive is. It's because they hated white people. And I wonder, who are the people that put this up? in the first place? Who made this person the way they are? Only one thing could lead to guess. I have directed Wally Dietz, Metro's draw director, to initiate an investigation into how these images could have been released. Nashville Mayor Freddie O'Connell said that investigation may involve local, state, and federal authorities. I am deeply concerned with the safety, security, and well-being of the Covenant families and all Nashvilleians who are grieving. Phil Williams, the chief investigative reporter at the news channel in Nashville, cautioned people on social media that the leak could only contain a small portion of the total documents written by the shooter, saying his sources who read the entire document called the leak extremely misleading. Okay, so in that case, as everybody's been saying, release it. Prove that it's been misleading. Because at this point in time, we can't tell what it is. And you guys have been withholding this information for months. For literal months. And we don't know whether we can believe you or not. So release the manifesto, if it's so true. Is it really that hard? Is it really hard to not just betray the American people every step of the way? So it says from Phil Williams, former member of the Covenant School community, our school staff is in a very bad place upon hearing the news of the leak of the writings. Need prayers. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Here's the thing. This is something that needed to be released to all of the families so they can find solace, find the reasoning for this. If you release this before, then the family will be able to take this stuff, realize what it was, and see it. And remember when I said my last video, it's like, I don't know if I don't think the actual, because they were religious or whatever, because they were Catholic or Christian, that this is the reason why. Well, if there's only 3 pages of the 20 pages released, then, well, it's a strong possibility that there is something related to religious things in there that has not yet been released. Because that would cause more issues, right? Because a lot of the far left has recently have been going after Christians for some kind of apparent reason. So that could be possibly in the document. And now I am not saying that it is, but there's a strong possibility that it is in there. We have this from Stephen Crowder, Critical Mask, and we're not going to watch this, but they are not looking very happy to this. We're also seeing this here. So they are confirming they are legit then. The Nashville Mayor's Office has confirmed they are working with Metro Legal to determine how those images are released to anyone. We are working to update this story. And then it goes on from Stephen Crowder. Official statement from MMPD Nashville Police Chief John Drake confirming the authenticity of the Nashville manifesto. For immediate release, the following is a statement from Chief John Drake. I am greatly disturbed by today's unauthorized release of 3 pages of writings from the Covenant shooter. This police department is extremely serious about the investigation to identify the person responsible. This action showed a total disregard for Covenant families, as well as the court system, which has control of the shooter's journals at the present time due to litigation filed earlier this year. As I mentioned before, it is now pending in Davidson County Chancery Court and the Tennessee Court of Appeals. We are not at liberty to release the journals until the courts rule. Our police department looks forward to the ultimate resolution of the litigation concerning the journals. So, that is his case. And here's the thing, guys. This is what I was saying before. The police can't just release stuff that's under litigation or under control of the court, etc., until it's actually done, and that is true. I mean, this is not entirely on the Metro Police's fault on this regard, because if they got sued and whatever, they can't release it because, well, they're in court. This is normal for any type of litigation, any type of case where you go, where you can't just release certain stuff out because it's be a huge problem. But at the same time, the police should have just released this from the get-go, and this wouldn't have been a bloody problem. Because the only reason why you're being sued is because this was not released in the first place. So, we have more from Stephen Crowder. Investigative journalism is now considered a criminal organization according to YouTube. Wait until you see what we have in store for tomorrow on Ramble, only 10 a.m. ET. I will be going over that with you guys at some point in time. Most likely not today because first of all, I need to actually, I'll probably stream this, obviously, or do whatever, because it's going to be a longer video than usual. And I don't want to make it too long of a video. So it says here, "Hi, Stephen Crowder. We wanted to let you know our team reviewed your content and we think it violates our violent criminal organization's policy. We know you may not have realized this as was a violation to our policy, so we're not applying a strike to our channel. However, we have removed the following content from the YouTube: the LLC exclusive Nashville school shooter massive elite. We may realize this is disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure blah 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 blah. Everything that they say to me when they remove my video, right? When they remove my stuff. So this is not, this other stuff is just bullshit. So this is stuff that is happening in YouTube. This is just ridiculous, right? Like the criminal organization is now journalism, I guess, as he stated. Like, okay, so we're going to report on something. Oh, you're a criminal organization now. Gotcha. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you hard. All right, so we have James Woods. Stephen Crowder has done Americans a service, not just because he has published the Nashville Killers manifesto of anti-white racist hate, but more importantly has exposed the stranglehold that you Google, surprise, surprise, has on the truth. YouTube's censorship of conservative voices has now rendered as worthless as Facebook. Oh, and of course, one does wonder why our government hides information from us as well, all based on politics nationally. And of course, this is the thing that Crowder has released, obviously, before. And again, James Woods, I want you guys to know, it's due to litigation. This is the reason why you can't just release stuff. So that may be it. And honestly, if the police department did actually win, they wouldn't release it anyway. So this just needed to happen in the first place. The big tech is scrambling to hide the truth from you, and it's never been clear since the release of the Nashville manifesto. Thank God for Rumble Mug Club. We have updates, and we'll be exposing the media representing the manifesto. Tune in at 10:30 a.m. ET on Rumble and Mug Club. So yeah, this is from Stephen Crowder yet again. This is more from Stephen Crowder. Breaking images confirmed authentic by Nashville, Tennessee. Social media photos claiming to show some of the writings by the Covenant school shooter Audrey Hale are authentic. Fox News has confirmed through a source. So yeah, this has been confirmed authentic by the actual police here. So there we go. We have more. Breaking: Google is censoring the Nashville manifesto. Yep, this is what's happening here. And not too surprised by this, but Google is really on their one way of really trying to censor this. This is from Nick Sorter. What else are Nashville PD and FBI hiding? Nashville PD, just a few hours after the shooting, was able to execute a warrant on Audrey Hale's home. Here are some of the assets they seized and are still withholding. This is up to 20 journals, a suicide note, a psych medical folder, 3 home videos, multiple MacBook Pros, multiple hard drives, and more. There are 4 pages worth of inventory. We've seen practically none of this. The public deserves to see it all. So we're going to read it here, ladies and gentlemen. So we have the item 1 with Browning sleeve Noseberg model. We have journals, home videos, bag with targets, empty ammo, box sets, t-shirts, note, new song, notepad and with passwords, journals, suicide note, passwords on sticky notes, 3 folders, healthcare cards, blah 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 blah, stuff that we already went through. It's all saying location where found, closet, under the bed, and a box labeled Audrey's stuff, basement, understairs, basement, B2 closet, basement, plastic boy night, upstairs, BR2 desk drawer, B2 on desk, basement 2 on desk, under laptops, on wall, above desk, under bed, desk, box. So yeah, that we have here, and we have a little bit more to be seen. Show here: Windows, Microsoft laptop. This is a Christian Seeds property. Samsung tablet and charger, MISC and firearms accessories and shoebox. 3 home videos, 1 artwork disc, 2 media drives, LG phone, another LG phone. The Covenant School school photo, 5 yearbooks from the Covenant. External hard drive with Ronald Hale, Winchester Model 1200, Motorola cell phone, another Motorola blue cell phone, notes written by Audrey, yearbook at Crestwell, and this is all showing itself. A lot of stuff was showing in the bookcase or next to a desk, so I'm not going to go over entirely all of that. And then we have this writings journal memoir. This is description of seats of property again. 2023 planner, 1 ammo boxes, 2 hard cases, missed firearms accessories ammo, 40 9mm cartridge casings, blue Samsung cell phone, white Google phone, blue LG phone, blue iPod, 7 media drives, MacBook Pro with stickers and chargers, a MacBook Pro with stickers, memoir, art writing, and Toshiba laptop and charger. That's all that's been found. And then Psych 4 medical folder and resume and social media. So that is a lot that that won't be in the actual trial, because this is a lot of stuff that has been shown here. Yeah, this from Candace Owens. She says, I just got word that 2 officers are due to be fired over the release of the Nashville pages. Allegedly, the documents were sold by one of the officers. Yesterday, I said that I wanted to wait to report on the released pages because it was a major break. I felt the documents were incomplete and did not paint an accurate picture of what transpired, given the amount of evidence we know and was collected in the aftermath of the horrific shooting. Well, Candace, we all know what actually transpired, at least with the 3 pages, because it was very, very detailed, almost minute by minute of when it was going to happen. So I don't know what you're saying about waiting for it, but okay, I guess. I'm glad I waited. Yesterday evening, I was contacted by a source with my more concrete information regarding all details on Audrey Hale's remaining notebooks and what her true motives was. I was breaking this on my podcast today. Credit where it's due, this only happened because the Crowder's team reopened this conversation in a major way by releasing the initial 3 pages of Audrey's journal. This was great work which will lead to major answers for parents like myself who live in the Covenant community and have been infuriated by the lack of information presented to the public. Stay tuned. So I don't know what's really going to go on here. We may have to view her stuff to see what's really going on. What has been asked to the X. Now, Crowder did initially make a video about this not too long ago, about the whole situation, and he pretty much tell y'all, he said that he was not paid for this or whatever. Doesn't know where he got this and where she got the information, who paid for this. So again, he doesn't know. So we don't know whether Candace Owens is lying here or if Crowder's lying. But he says that he was not paid to do this. So we have to, it's on Candace Owens or Crowder's words on this to find out really. So we'll stay tuned to that. And then we have this here from Raw Alerts. Google and Meta have banned sharing Stephen Crowder's release of the Nashville Transgender School shooter manifesto. More suppression. And then we have Mia Cathville. Nashville police have released a press statement regarding Crowder's reporting on the Covenant School Transgender's manifesto. We have MMPD statement concerning online photograph dissemination. The MMPD is in communication with the Metropolitan Department of Law as an investigation. Begun this morning, continues into the dissemination of 3 photographs of writings during an online discussion about Covenant School. The photographs are not NMPD crime scene images. The police department has been contacted with a representative of Covenant families. Police department counselors are available to assist them in coping with the emotional trauma caused by dissemination. Well, we won't have to deal with this as long as you actually release all the information to begin with. So again, this is going back to just release the information at the very beginning so people can heal, understand, and get all the stuff through, rather than being released now and having people to relive through the trauma because you idiots didn't decide to release it immediately. This is all on your fault, honestly, at the end of the day. So that's all the news and information that I've gathered so far, guys. I will be keeping up to date to this with the best that I can. I am sorry that I released this type of information a bit later than I really wanted to. And I will be working harder to try to get more information out from you guys a bit earlier. But there was a lot of information to cover, and I couldn't get it done in a timely manner. And this video is now 18 minutes, going on 19 minutes, because there was just so much information that I just, there's no way I could make a video longer without me doing a little bit of ranting to make my own content. So I hope you guys like this type of, like this reporting here, and hopefully we can get more information on what's really going on. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. Cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.